Today, our dear good friend, Don Fernando Algozo, has visited us.
Good afternoon, Sir Chris.
Maraming salamat, sir. Kumusta? Yan ang aking unang tanong sa'yo. Kumusta?
Meron pong problema, Sir.
Ano?
Hindi na po ako makapagpalaki ng lettuce. Yan po ang pinakamalaking problema ko ngayon. That's why ang ginagawa po namin ngayon is we try to do an expansion dun sa loob na ng Alfreas.
Medyo may katagalan nga lang yung pagpapatubo mo nun, di ba? Halos 2 buwan kung hindi ako
Fine.
mga 55 days. So, pero from sowing yan, 55 days.
Hindi din naman tayo magiging, kumbaga, mawawalan ng pakinabang.
Okay.
Mas merong pakinabang kasi sa konting panahon, makakapag-harvest ka na ng medyo malaki-laking lettuce. Medyo mabigat din. Kumpara dun sa mag-uumpisa ka na naman from seeds, bago mapalaki. Ito, alagaan mo, palalakihin mo lang ng ilang araw. Additional of, say, 10 to 15 days. In terms of revenue, mas may revenue yon.
Yung mabibigat.
Yung malaki.
Yung malalaki.
Yung malaki. Ang naging problema ngayon namin, sir, yung aming sinusuplayan na hotel at event place, yung dati nilang 40 kg, umaabot na ngayon ng 100 kg. Dati, yung kanilang inu-order na 40 to 50 kg 1 week. Ngayon, umorder sila every 4 days. So, lumalaki yung logistics din namin. Yun ang nagiging problema. So, mas mabuti pa, iserve ko na lahat yung lettuce na yun kaysa yung logistics maapektuhan. Kung nagpapalaki ka ng lettuce na 300 grams, that is something like 2.7, 2.8 times 2.8 dun sa 110 grams. Napipilitan ka na mag-harvest din ng mga 110 grams para ma-serve mo. Because the catch here in Alfrea is sustainability. We make sure that our client is being served a good quality lettuce at yung kanilang quantity na kailangan. It's a quantity and a quality. So Alfrea is busy now kung paano namin mamimit yung target. Greenhousing, yung mga humihingi sa atin ng tulong, hindi na yung backyard. I concentrate on commercial. The lowest population is 3,500.
Wow.
And
That's great. That's great. So that's what's keeping you busy. It's meeting your own demand. I'm really glad to find out that yung mga ina-assist mo na about cultivation, solving their problems, sila na rin kinukuhaan mo
sila na rin
to meet your demand alone. Ano? Okay, that's really good. I'm really very happy for you and your customers. I also know because I've visited one of the greenhouses that you're building, Tagaytay. Ito ngayon yung isa sa mga projects mo. You've also gotten into greenhouse construction. By the way, my dear good friend here is a civil engineer. Yeah, has a couple of titles in his belt, and one of that is being a civil engineer. How's that business?
I really don't expect that I'll be going again to construction, no? Since nawala na sa akin yun, nagtrabaho tayo sa ospital, nagtanim, akala ko full-time farmer na. As of now, meron kaming ginagawang 4 na sabay-sabay na greenhouse, a commercial one. Meron din upcoming na greenhouse sa Heart of Manila.
Heart of Manila. Like,
It's a rooftop gardening. It is 8 by 15 if I'm not mistaken. The owner of that wanted us to put seedlings on September 12th. We will try our best para masunod yung kanyang request na yon. It's not a 3rd floor, it's a 4th floor.
oh, on
Fourth
top
floor.
of the 4th story.
4th story.
Okay, Manila naman.
Manila.
Very exciting. 120 square meters. 8 times 10. Okay, sounds like 120 square meters.
I do make sure that it's been addressed really 100% para magkameron ng good cultivation. Kung kami ay nag-cultivate like in Batangas, which we know na malapit din sa dagat, mainit, hopefully maging maayos yan. Challenging pero rewarding. To be honest, there are lots of messages in my inbox regarding cultivation. It's been addressed already by Alfrea. They always blame sometimes. Nutrients. I'm asking them to visit Alfreas for us to discuss it in a one-to-one basis for them to understand ano ba talaga yung problema. Pero what I know, dun sa marami, this is only my assessment, just imparting you, ito yung environmental temperature commonly na nagiging blame ay nutrients. Paano magiging problema yung nutrients? Kung hindi ka tumagal doon sa greenhouse mo, they have a bad temperature inside. Hindi ka, napipreskuhan. Yun ang isang problema. So there are a lot of things na ma-address para ang ating mga next generation growers hindi mawala sa wastong pag-aalaga, especially lettuce.
And I totally agree with you that a lot of growers out there think that nutrients is the primary and core of the problem. Parang ako, I cannot blame them because what is also thought out there, ang primary driver ng cultivation is nutrients. The fact is it's not. It's only one of the factors that should be looked at.
Kasi kaya ako naman nasasabi na yan, nangyayari din sa Alfreas yan. Pero nahanap agad namin yung na-address namin yun. Leaf burn, ma-address. Ganun lang pala yun. Kami naman, binabahagi namin yung kaalaman na yun. Pero if you really don't have the knowledge, I have to emphasize this again. If you don't really have the knowledge in cultivation, parameters as well, how can you have a good harvest? Don't put the blame dun sa pwedeng sabihin ng ibang tao. Like coco peat, we are not boiling anymore. Sterilization na lang yan. Marami namang pinagaan. Kung pinagaan mo, di magtiyaga ka naman sa loob ng greenhouse.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of improvements over time, no? Kaya natatandaan ko ngayon dati, nagpapakulo pa lang ngayon, iba na.
I can send you photos of Alfrea, how is Alfrea now, and everything. Yung katatapos lang natin na, hindi pa naman tapos na tapos, but it's operational. Makikita natin dun, sir, kung ano talaga ang tamang cultivation. Mahaba ang ugat, healthy. We have addressed some problems of cultivation, like chlorine issue. It's been resolved already. Yung mga chlorine na yan, community water. Yung mga nasa gitna ng Metro Manila na hindi pwede ang chlorine, pwede na ngayon silang magtanim ng lechugas. We can cool down the water temperature, and that is one of the greatest parameter na kailangan.
Water temperature. Well, when you tell us the story of Fresh and Grow.
Actually, Fresh and Grow is matagal na pinag-aralan namin. Yung ibang basis ko nito is came from the UK.
We've been working something with Don Fernando Algoso. These are called Y connectors. We've recently put this out. We're asking Don Fernando Algoso here how he can include this in his construction builds. What this is, the Y connector, ito po ay nilalagay sa mga poste pag gumagawa kayo ng greenhouse. Ngayon, nilalagay po yan sa mga poste kasi dito, yung sa loob ng greenhouse nyo, pwede kayo makapag-build ng roof, kung ano man design, pwedeng tunnel, pwedeng parang factory, pwedeng parang crescent, maraming bagay. Pero what this allows you to do is in the inside, may connecta mo yung mga poste mo from one post to another. Ito naman, other side, this gives you the ability to expand. So, meron ka ng abang dito. Habang nag-i-expand ka, yung kabila naman, pwede mo na naman uli lagyan ng Y connector at expand ka lang ng expand. The Y connector actually gives you the ability to start small and always have a provision for expansion.
Actually, aking pinag-iisipan kanina, the first benefit of this is wala siyang welding. You have to bolt dun sa welding na yun, dun nag-uumpisa yung nasisira yung iyong mga trase. Kasi naluluto yung metal ng welding. With this one, naka-bolt, wala na, safe na yon. Maybe on our next project, we're gonna use this one.
We've seen this being used in South Korea extensively. And we also have a good friend, si Mr. Caberto. He also brought some in from South Korea. And he actually uses this in his greenhouse. So we have this made here. Yung poste dito, 2 inches ang sa ilalim. 2 inches. Tapos 1.5 sa taas. I just wanted to share with you guys that this is made by Precision Foundry. Precision Foundry is a company by Arms Corporation of the Philippines. Salamat po, Mr. Bolo Tuason, Kuya Bolo. Maraming salamat at pinagbigyan mong magawa natin ito. This will help a lot of growers in the country. Hindi kailangang mayaman para makapagpatayo ng greenhouse ngayon. Ngayon, pwede ka na magsimula kahit kakaunting bakal at Y connector ang gagamitin mo. Of course, dahil gawang Armscor, we're rest assured that this is really very high quality.
Tsaka padadalhin yung trabaho namin, mga nasa construction.
Pag mag-build, no? Yeah. So thank you to the people of Armscor and to the people of Precision Foundry for providing this. Simple, but it solves a lot of problems. Biruin mo, dati, kailangan makapag-ipon ka na ng milyones pag magpapagawa ka ng greenhouse para ready ka na.
At ang importante dito, pwedeng schedule 20 na lang, hindi na schedule 40. Kasi iniipit siya.
Sa taas? Schedule 20. Sa iba ba? Schedule 40 pa rin.
Pag sa poste, may cost, pero may bawi.
Ang maganda rin dito, you can actually,
Mahal.
pag gusto mo ilipat, lipat mo. Ayaw mo na mag-greenhouse, ibenta mo yung mga bakal. Buong-buo pa yung bakal, walang welding.
Tsaka matibay yan. Gagamit ako nito.
Of course, NutriHydro, through the help of Armscor and Precision Foundry, we're providing this product. We encourage you to consult engineers and professionals about construction. Isa po dyan, si Don Fernando Algoso.
Kung kayo may katanungan, kami po ay bukas ang aming sarili para kami ay magbigay ng aming opinion kung paano mapapaganda at sana naman po bago kayo maggawa ng inyong hanap buhay tulad ng greenhousing, konsultahin niyo po muna kami. Ginagawa namin voluntary, especially sa Alfrea po. Tawag po kayo sa NutriHydro. Ang NutriHydro po, magme-message po sa amin na merong nag-i-inquire tungkol sa greenhousing, tungkol sa problema, tungkol sa cultivation. Nadyan po ang Alfreas. At kung nutrients naman po, balik na naman po yan sa NutriHydro.
We will make sure that you have the proper environment to succeed.